I have a lot of stuff to do today, and we're gonna get started by meal prepping some items for my family, and we're gonna start off with cinnamon rolls, which are in the oven right now. It's just the Rhodes frozen dinner rolls. I meant to cook them for breakfast this morning, but they didn't rise in the fridge overnight like I wanted them to. So they're cooking now, and my kids can have them tonight for a snack. Sounds like they're done.
Oh my gosh, they're huge.
My kids can have them after school today, or we can save them for breakfast tomorrow. Ended up over rising a little bit while I was at the gym this morning, but it's whatever. Sometimes that just happens. Next up is going to be pumpkin bread, and I'm doing this now before I take my shower for the day because they have to bake in the oven for like an hour. Now this pumpkin bread is amazing, but I hope you're not here for diet food today, because that is not what this is. This is full fat, full sugar, full deliciousness today.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
This recipe originally came from my mom. I have a lot of canned pumpkin in my storage room. I thought maybe I should start going through it. It may or may not be past the best by date. You can take a guess down below if you think it is or not. And I have my big Bosch mixer out because we're gonna be making 2 very large loaves of this. We start basically the same way you start cookies, which is creaming butter, or in this case, shortening, sugar together so you know it's gonna be delicious. Oh my gosh. Why? Open. What the heck is the matter with this thing? Okay, should be good. Yes. Oh, Sugar first. 2 2/3 cup of sugar. Told ya. If you're watching your carbs, don't make this. Unless you just like to watch your carbs as it goes into your mouth the way that I like to do it. 2/3 cup of shortening. The butter flavored shortening is my favorite one to keep on hand. It's what I use to make pie crust. It's so good. And this is a 2/3 cup measuring cup, which is like life-changing. Okay, lid on and mix. If I did mention before, your oven should be at 350. This is finished, so time to add the pumpkin and the eggs. I have 4 eggs here, and if you haven't tried practicing to crack 2 at a time, it's really impressive to other people. It's the only reason I do it. Because other people are like, wow. I mean, why do you think I run marathons? It's not because I like it. It's so I can be like, I ran a marathon, and then other people are impressed with me. It's the same reason I do CrossFit. How do you know if someone does CrossFit? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Oh, there it goes. I'm definitely not left-handed, so that left hand's a little messy. 2 cups of your pureed pumpkin. Of course, homemade would be better, but if you don't have a garden and grow your own organic pumpkins that you split the stem and feed with milk until it's the size that you are, store-bought is okay. 2/3 of a cup of water in here also. Mix again. Dry ingredients next. Flour. Don't worry, I will have the recipe for this down below. Salt, baking soda, cinnamon, and ground cloves, of which I can't find any ground cloves. So I've got to put that on my shopping list, and we'll just leave it out this time. It'll be fine. And a little bit of baking powder. I got asked where I got this huge thing of baking powder. I bought it from a restaurant. It was a sandwich shop that sells bulk ingredients. It mixed one last time, and we'll get our bread pans out. Okay, we're mixed, but I do like to give it just a quick mix with my little bendy spatula.
Place to go for all your spatula needs. Spatula City! Spatula City!
Usually it's a lot darker in color because of the cloves, but since I didn't have it this time, it feels really pale. It kind of looks like baby food, actually. Look at that. Okay, I have these long, thin bread pans. I got these from IKEA. They are a standard loaf pan size, so don't think that they're like larger than your regular. It's just longer and skinnier. I like them better like this. I feel like they bake more evenly, but I have found some on Amazon that I'll link below for you if you're interested. And I do like to give these a spray. But if you're at IKEA, they're very cheap. Can I get the bread batter even? That's the question of the day. It's not looking good. You know, now that I look at it, it looks pretty close close. That's pretty close. That's pretty good. 350-degree oven for 45 minutes or so. We'll check it, and then if it's not done all the way, we'll let it go a little longer. You just want it cooked all the way through. While the pumpkin bread is in the oven, I have 40 minutes to go take a shower and get dressed for the day, which is what I'm going to do. But while I do that, let me go back to last night and show you the big project that I thought we were gonna do today, but we finished last night. We got an upgrade in the house. You check that out while I take a shower. I'll see you in 40.
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you've been down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, cause I just wanna shout. Don't make me dance to a tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag. Get out your bomb and fly away. We'll be dancing when our new dawn is rising.
Next up on my prep list is these, well, it's upside down, but you can see it's boneless, skinless chicken breast. I have an entire package out here. It's almost 7 pounds. And I think I'm gonna season it up with this Pizza Palooza. I'm only trying to decide if I should slice them in half that way, just so they're a little bit thinner. It feels like I should do that. If you have a whole bunch of cooked chicken ready for the week, it is so easy to throw it on top of a salad, put it in a wrap, eat it as a snack. Cooked chicken makes a really, really fast dinner if you wanna do like a chicken Alfredo or chicken enchiladas or something like that. Early in the week, I like to go through and prep this entire thing. I thought I was gonna grill it today, but it is mega windy outside. It is really, really windy, so I think maybe I will bake this in the oven instead. Okay, 25 minutes later, we have almost 7 pounds of seasoned and cooked chicken ready to go for the entire week. So far, we have done excellent work in preparing all of our food in the kitchen for the week and for the next few days. And speaking of being prepared, let me ask you a question. Have you gotten a Father's Day gift yet for that special man in your life? For your father, your spouse, your grandfather, your father-in-law, whatever man is in your life that was a father figure for you. It can be hard over the years to come up with something new and unique and meaningful. That's why today I am partnering with Storyworth for today's video. It's honestly one of my favorite products and I think is an amazing gift idea. Storyworth is an online service that helps your dad, grandfather, father-in-law, every father figure in your life share stories through thought-provoking questions about their memories and personal thoughts. So my dad has always been fairly quiet about his past and his growing up life, and the last year, my dad actually moved across the country, so I don't see him nearly as much as I used to because of the pandemic and 2020. We definitely didn't see my dad as much as normal even before he moved across the country. Every week, Storyworth is going to email my dad a different story prompt, questions I probably wouldn't have thought to ask, like what's your favorite story about your dad? What are the things that you are proudest of in life? Things like that. After a year, Storyworth will compile all of your dad's stories, including pictures they put in, into a beautiful keepsake book that is shipped for free. I think this is an awesome present for my dad because my dad actually really likes to write and tell stories. So I think it's gonna give him a great opportunity to kind of put together his life story with pictures, and then my children who maybe haven't spent as much time with him as I have in my life will be able to get to know who he is as a person. I think it is an awesome Father's Day gift. Storyworth is the best way to honor your dad because it's heartfelt, it's sentimental, and it's a gift the whole family can enjoy together. Give your dad the most meaningful gift this Father's Day with Storyworth. You can get started right away, no need for shipping at all. Plus, you'll get $10 off by going to storyworth.com/FFM. First link down below in the doobly-doo for you and the father figure in your life. And if you wait until the last second, you can still use the code. It'll work that day. So thanks so much to Storyworth for offering my viewers such an awesome deal and for coming up with a pretty awesome Father's Day gift in general that's all about family. So let's get back to the rest of the day. We're heading to Walmart in just a few minutes to get some flowers and plants to plant in our garden. Probably won't plant today because it is so windy and it's a little chilly, but at least we can go pick them out. But number one rule to shopping is you do not go hungry. So lunchtime real quick, let me show you what I am eating. I have, I'm gonna call this pickety bits or whatever. I have one small Honeycrisp apple, half of an English cucumber, 2 Laughing Cow wedges, small handful of these crackers right here. Then I will finish it off with 2 of these little gelatin cups because they're delicious and I like eating sweet stuff, and a big glass of water. So that is my lunch today. I like this movement, like the snack curls, you know, bicep curls with food to my mouth. So we'll do that and head to, I guess I don't have to go to Walmart. I do have a nursery I have to figure out where it is. It's kind of out of town and it's like, I get lost when I go there. I'm gonna think on that while I eat this. We'll probably just go to Walmart because it's easy. I think it is time to buy some flowers, so I have to find my purse somewhere. I can never find it. Is it just me? Do you guys lose your stuff like all the time? Jeez. Oh, did you see this is me and Dave when we barely got engaged? You like that? Ignore the dust, but wow. Sometimes I look at old pictures of me and I'm like, I look like such a hot mess. I'm definitely one of those people that have aged better. Like as time goes on, I get better looking.
I'm old, Gandalf.
And I think I'm gonna grab a Built Bar for the car just in case I get snacky. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 of these little coconut bites. Now we're ready to go. Here's everything that I got today at Walmart. I'm really excited to have, these are a lot more blue than they're coming across on camera. In person, they look like the Bluebonnet blue, but on camera they're purple. So anyway, red, white, and blue for my flower pots out front, and some peppers and tomatoes for my garden. Everything else I'll plant from seed once it's warm enough, which I was hoping was today, but a high of 55 and 30-mile-an-hour wind, and now it is raining on me. So these are gonna go in the greenhouse until it's a little bit warmer, and then hopefully we'll get them all planted into the garden boxes. Next up is I am going to do some computer work. I'm working on the back end of a video that's going up in 2 days. So I'm doing the thumbnail, the description box, the tag words, all of that. So what I'm gonna do right now is watch through the video one more time and take notes on timestamps, things I talked about in the video that maybe I wanna link in the description box to make sure everything is there and perfect. And then we are good with that, and I can get back to probably cleaning something in my house. I have a secret. Sometimes, okay, that's not true. A lot of the time, I think I can do more than I can do. That is true with exercise, with my to-do list for the day, that I can be superwoman on no sleep. Today I may have overdone it a little bit, and you might be thinking, well, you didn't really do that much. And you're right, but the problem is I hurt my foot a couple of days ago mountain biking. It's hurting pretty bad right now. So what happened is I fell, and I didn't notice this until after I was done. I didn't realize I was hurt at all. When we were done biking, the top of my foot was very, very bruised. So what I think happened is that my pedal must have like cracked the top of my foot as I fell to that side. Let me show you the foot. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, ignore my toenails, I need to paint them. Can you see this like greenish, bluish, purple? So I've stood up on my feet a lot today and now my foot is super, super achy. I think I'm going to put my foot up. I think I'm gonna ice it and put my foot up for a little while. Before I go do that, let me show you what we are doing for dinner tonight, okay? Because who doesn't love a little dinner inspo? So I'm cleaning out my freezer, right? I found this shredded barbecue pork roast. So that's been thawing in the fridge. I think that's good to go. And I have these hamburger buns in my bread cabinet right over here. Barbecue shredded pork sandwiches with a side of steamed broccoli because I need to get this out of the fridge, and a watermelon. Dinner tonight is basically done. I just have to heat this up, put it on the buns, and we're good to go. And toss the broccoli in a pot with some water, essentially. Dinner tonight should be super, super easy and delicious. I love dinners like that. It's one of my favorite things about freezing stuff. My foot will be fine. I think it just needs a couple of days for the blood to dissipate and the bruise to kind of go away. But I'm excited to show you guys my flowers in a few days once I plant those. And if you're looking for a Father's Day gift, don't forget to check out Storyworth. You can go to storyworth.com/FFM to get $10 off your order, no need for shipping. It's an awesome last minute present because nothing actually has to ship. First link down below for you. Thanks to Storyworth for partnering with me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next video.